This brand new box kit from Practical Publishing is featuring Stephanie Waitman, and she is a very, very talented designer. If you have ever seen the Tattered lace cutting dies, you know about her. This is her very first box card making kit, and by that, it comes in a box, okay, but it also has lots of goodies. What's wonderful is the magazine that's included uses all of the products in this kit, so it's pretty wonderful. Let me show you what you're going to get. There are 8 double-sided papers, and let me show you. Isn't this pretty? They are A4 size, which is just kind of around 8.5 by 11. They are double-sided, and let me show you. You're going to get 2 of each one, and just very, very usable. Then so there's going to be 8 of those. Then you're going to get 74 cutouts, so you can see them there. And there, you're going to get 2 sheets of each one that I'm showing you. And what's also nice is if you don't want to cut out, or you only want to cut out part of them, the other side of the papers are printed. So there's no waste, and that's really, really nice, and I appreciate all of that. So you get 2 of everything I just showed you, and the magazine. But before that, let me show you, you're going to get these stamps, and they are clear stamps and just beautiful for coloring in, for stamping. You'll see all kinds of examples. Get well, happy birthday, friends are flowers in the garden of life, best of luck, thinking of you, and with all my love. So very useful phrases. You're also going to get a cutting die, and this is crocuses. So there's 2, 4, 5 cutting dies, very useful. And then there's also an embossing folder. Nice to have that silk screened on the front so you can find the doggone thing. So all of these are included, and the magazine, the magazine's going to show you how to put them together. And look at that very first card on the front. Go ahead, Houston, stay in close. This is using the crocus cutting dies. It's also using one of the cutouts. And then if you want to use some other embellishment, certainly the sparklets that we have from Buttons Galore is going to be quite perfect. I think it's a really simple card, but really effective. And this look of having a lot of white is something that's used quite a bit in this magazine. So let me flip to a few pages, and you're going to see here's what's in here. And I was particularly pleased that there are hints and tips, so that's always nice to have. And here is, well, okay, I wanted to show you this card because I thought this was really nice. A little bit closer, thank you, Houston. And you can see that each of those stamps was used separately, and doesn't that make a really effective card? Nice to have that just foam taped and simply colored in. Use your favorite coloring medium, will be perfectly fine. Or you could make little note cards for each one. That would be a nice gift too. Here is one of the roses, and you can see it right here, and that's been stamped 4 times, and the happy birthday has just been raised up on foam tape. So that's another nice example. So you can see what I mean when I'm talking about a lot of white is showing, and that's true of many of the projects in this magazine. So if that's a look that you haven't done too much, or even if you have, this is a great place to let it kind of jumpstart your creativity, as we like to say. You are also, isn't that stunning, with the embossing folder? And it's a really nice way to use it. It's got that lovely curve, and using, again, the cutting dies on top of it. You're also going to get some engineered cards, so some folded cards. This is a twisted gatefold. There's of course an easel, a center step. Now you know that we have those cards available now in the center step. Here is a Z-fold, here is a stepper card. So just lots of ideas. This is giving you some information behind Tattered lace, so that's fun to hear and see. And there you go. There's a really pretty look, so very nice. And I'm sure you've got a butterfly stamp, so that would work on it. So it's really nice to see. Always nice to see some variety of things. Now this is a magazine that's out. In fact, we have this magazine, and it I think it hasn't quite sold out yet, so it might still be in stock, so you can check. You know that Paper Wishes is the exclusive company to have all of the practical publishing items. Here is a shaker card, so just so much you can see. Here are some ideas of using those crocuses and doing some very simple markers on them and to create a look like that. So it's just really fun to see, and all through, isn't that lovely? Just really lovely. Okay, so on and on and on. They're just beautiful, and you'll see lots of ideas, and it's just great to have that jump start, as you know. Okay, so this is Tattered Laces, Stephanie's very first box kit, and what a job the woman has done. I think she should be very proud of herself, and it can be yours. It is exclusively here at paperwishes.com.